2022 is coming to an end, and the startup ecosystem has seen a lot of ups and downs this year, and so has the Builders Club. So, recapping what all has happened in the startup ecosystem, let's just look at a few numbers which define the startup ecosystem here in India. The total number of DPIIT recognized startups went up from 400 registered startups back in 2014 to 84,000 registered startups in 2022. And now we are the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. Since 2014, $136 billion of funding has been raised by different startups across the ecosystem. And we now have 108 unicorns with more than a valuation of $1 billion. We also have 103 Sunicorns which are on the verge of hitting a $1 billion valuation as well. The Builders Club also did a lot of stuff in 2022. We started the year off with our biggest initiative of 2022, the Builders Camp, which was a 2-month boot camp in which we got idea stage founders to go from 0 to 1, from an idea stage to going ahead and launching the company. Spread across 2 batches, we worked with around 50 founders and launched around 10 different companies. And we also continued our tradition of showcasing the best upcoming startups to our community members. Startups like Zort, Olvi, Sipto, startups which have gone ahead, raised funding, or are already revenue positive and are showing great traction as we speak. We also did a lot of podcasts and won an award from Spotify as well. You can check out our podcast on Spotify, Apple Store, Google Podcast, or wherever you get your podcast from. And now we have also started doing video podcasts, something which you can find on our YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you have not already. Our weekly newsletters hit a new high. We now have around 50,000 registered subscribers to our newsletters. The Builders Club newsletter basically covers all the different startup updates of the week in one place, along with a few community updates of what all is happening within the club as well. And if you still have not subscribed, the link of that is also down in the description. We also started a new series which was called Funding Analysis of the Week, in which we bring you up to date to all the different startup fundings which are happening in the startup ecosystem. You can find that all across our social media, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Instagram. So follow us if you don't already as well. There were a few new initiatives also which we tried out. One was the Agency Connect, which was basically a curated list of service providers which we have found from across India. These includes people from performance marketing, social media, influencer marketing, legal, accounting, people who can help you with pitch deck cleanups, everyone all in one place. But that is something which you can only get if you're a part of the club. The other initiative which added a lot of value to all the people who are building startups was the Startup Essentials Toolkit. This is a curated list of 200 plus tools and resources which help you build your startup from grounds up. This includes special perks from companies like AWS, Notion, Airtable, Miro, Mailmodo, HubSpot, and all the others that you know of. And credits worth around $300,000 are given to you as a part of the Startup Essentials Toolkit. We also did our first batch of offline meetups in 2022. People like Vineet Saxena, the co-founder of Myntra, Sharmin Ali, co-founder of InStory, Akash Gehani, the co-founder of Instamojo, and Vatsal Kanekya, principal 100x.vc, joined in our offline meetups and spoke to all the different people who are a part of the ecosystem. We also launched our merchandise. We have 6 awesome designs of startup gear for everyone who wants to get into the startup vibe, and there is more to follow. Now, before we get into 2023, I would like to thank all the people who have supported us right from day one. I really can't take name of each and every one of them, but we would like to thank you from the deepest of our hearts for all the support that you people have given us, and we look forward for continuous support and encouragement from you guys. We would also like to thank our partners, Beehive, our co-working partners in Bangalore, Instamojo, our payments partner, and Ditto, our insurance partners, to help us along in the journey as well. 2023 might seem like a tough year for startups with the funding winter and all the other issues which are happening. This is the time when the best startups are going to persevere and survive, and that is where we want to see you guys as well. There are a lot of new initiatives which are planned up for 2023, something which we will start revealing right from the first week of January in 2023. So please follow us across our social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are not a part of the Builders Club already, please register using the link in the description below, and we will see you guys on the next side. This is Practitioners here signing off, upwards and onwards.